Today, you're connected more than ever. Your friends, your family, your life. Having a partner that understands banking is what you do on your time, anywhere you like. It's about being connected. Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
Sponsored by Renaissance Bank.
Good morning, Northeast Mississippi. This is Newsbreak for Friday, November 18th. I'm Brad Locke. Thanks for joining us. You can catch Newsbreak every weekday morning at 7 o'clock. You can watch it at djournal.com, Facebook, YouTube, or the Daily Journal mobile apps for Apple and Android devices. Going to bring you some quick updates now on news, sports, and weather in Northeast Mississippi. Let's start with the weather underground forecast. For today, going to have clear skies, a high of 78 degrees, low of 41. There is a 20% chance of rain. 3-day outlook, Saturday clear skies, high of 57, low of 31 degrees, 0% chance of rain. Sunday, more of the same, clear skies, high of 58, low of 32, 0% chance of rain. Monday, clear skies, high of 64, low of 38, 0% chance of rain. Time now for today's top stories from the Daily Journal and djournal.com. While stressing that legislators can make their own decision in terms of releasing open records, Governor Phil Bryant stopped short Thursday of defending the decision of the legislative leaders not to release the contract with EdBuild. The New Jersey-based company has been hired by the legislative leadership to consult on a possible rewrite of the Mississippi Adequate Education Program, the funding formula that provides state funds to local school districts. Bryant said the legislature doesn't need input from the executive branch to make decisions, but he added that, quote, an open government is a better government. EdBuild was hired in October for $250,000 with unnamed private sources covering half the cost. Efforts to ascertain the contract, especially by online media outlet Mississippi Today, have been stymied. Earlier this week, the House Management Committee voted to change legislative policy to say members of the legislature could look at contracts entered into by the body, but they could not retain a copy and were not supposed to share its contents with the public. Legislative leaders said it always has been the policy to not provide contracts entered into by the legislature with the public. Many have questioned the accuracy of that statement. City leaders and pastors from several denominations joined together Wednesday to give thanks for Tupelo's blessings. The community Thanksgiving service was held at All Saints Episcopal Church. Clarence L. Parks, Bishop with Temple of Compassion and Deliverance, gave the opening prayer, and then Leslie Mart of the Temple B'nai Israel read from Deuteronomy. More readings came from Methodist, Presbyterian, and Church of God pastors and laymen. Mayor Jason Shelton said the goal of the service is to thank God for the many blessings in Tupelo and the United States and to join together with different faiths, denominations, and cultures. Reverend Paul Stevens, the rector of All Saints, delivered the sermon. He urged attendees to put aside all theological and personal differences for a community celebration to blend the national heritage with the richness and variety of faith and traditions. He wanted everyone to take a collective breath and reflect on a rapid-paced year. A new initiative is designed to help former college students complete their degrees. The program is called Complete to Compete. It was announced on Thursday morning at the Mississippi Public University's Board of Trustees meeting. The state's public universities and community colleges will be partners in the statewide program. It aims to encourage Mississippi adults to return to college and finish needed requirements to earn their degrees. More than 67,000 Mississippians who attended a public university or community college within the past 15 years have been identified as being able to earn either a bachelor's or associate degree with no additional coursework. Roughly 209,000 can earn a degree with some additional coursework. A website with more details on how to participate in the program will be announced and launched soon. And in sports, the state football playoffs resume tonight with the quarterfinal round, and 11 area teams will be in action. 3 of the matchups feature 2 area teams locking up: West Point at Oxford in Class 5A, Baldwin at East Webster in 2A, and Amory at Lafayette in 4A. In the Amory-Lafayette matchup, both teams enter the contest having won 10 consecutive games. The other 2 games have a revenge factor. Oxford has knocked West Point out of the playoffs each of the last 2 seasons, and East Webster has done the same to Baldwin. And on the college front, Ole Miss looks to build off its comeback win against Texas A&M when it visits Vanderbilt on Saturday. A win would make the Rebels bowl eligible. Mississippi State, which must win its final 2 games to reach that magic 6-win number, hosts Arkansas this weekend. That's it for Newsbreak on this Friday. I do want to remind you to check out one of our podcasts that we produce here at the Daily Journal, The Memo, everything Northeast Mississippi news and entertainment every Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Listen to it for free in iTunes, your podcast apps, or at memo.djournal.com. On Thursday's episode, Caleb Badillion gave us an update on the West Jackson Project. Michaela Morris talked about the 10-year anniversary of the local smoking ban. Scott Morris previewed the new movie Arrival. And Derek Russell gave us an update on the scene section and what's happening in Northeast Mississippi this weekend. All the stories I talked about today you can find in your Daily Journal and at djournal.com. Follow us on Twitter at djournalnow and give our Facebook page a like as well. That's it for Newsbreak on this Friday. I'm Brad Locke. Y'all have a great weekend.